Welcome to the Smart English Academy. Here we learn simple English through real-life stories. Clear, easy, and smart.
Hi everyone! In today's video, Daniel will share a short story about his first job interview. This story is perfect for beginner English learners. You will learn useful words and simple sentences about job interviews, honesty, and confidence. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Have you ever been so nervous that your hands were shaking? Yeah, that was me. I was standing outside a huge glass building, holding my resume like my life depended on it. My palms were sweaty, my heart was beating so fast. I was scared, really scared. Hi, I'm Daniel, and this was my first real job interview. I had just finished university 3 months ago with a degree in marketing. I'd sent out so many applications, and finally, I got one reply. A junior marketing assistant position at a big advertising agency in the city. I took a deep breath and walked through the revolving door. The lobby was beautiful, shiny marble floors, modern art on the walls, a receptionist who looked like she could be on the cover of a magazine. I walked up to her and said, "Good morning, I'm Daniel Lee. I have an interview at 10 a.m. with Miss Rodriguez." She smiled and said, "Of course, please take a seat. She'll be with you shortly." I sat down and tried to calm my nerves. In my head, I kept repeating the answers I had practiced. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths and weaknesses? I had practiced those questions in front of my mirror at least 100 times. But then, 20 minutes passed. Nothing. I started to worry. Did they forget about me? And just when I was about to ask the receptionist, a tall woman with short black hair walked over. "Daniel Lee?" she asked. "I'm Maria Rodriguez, the marketing director. Sorry for the delay. We had a small issue with a client." We walked into a beautiful conference room with floor-to-ceiling windows. The view of the city was amazing. She smiled, warmly but professionally. Her eyes were sharp, like she could see right through me. Then she said, "So, Daniel, tell me about yourself." I started strong, talked about my studies, my internship, my love for marketing. But then she threw a curveball. She asked, "If you had to market a product you don't like, how would you do it?" My brain just stopped. I hadn't prepared for that one. My mind went blank. 10 seconds of silence felt like a full hour. And then I remembered something my professor once said: "Honesty and authenticity are your greatest tools." So I looked at her and said, "You know what? That's a great question. I've never really thought about it, and I'm a little nervous because this is my first real interview. But I think even if I didn't personally like a product, I could still understand why it might help someone else. My job would be to find those people and show them how it fits their needs." Her eyebrows lifted just a bit. "Interesting. Can you give me an example?" I smiled. My confidence was coming back. "Well, I don't like energy drinks. They make me feel jittery. But I know that students during exams, night shift workers, or athletes might really need them. So I'd focus on them, not try to sell it to everyone, just to the people who actually benefit." After that, the interview felt easier. We talked about my university projects, my ideas for social media. My goals even laughed when I told her I had practiced my handshake on my roommate's dog. At the end, she stood up, smiled, and said, "Thank you for coming, Daniel. We'll be in touch soon." I left the building with mixed feelings. Did I do okay? Did I mess up? I kept replaying everything on the bus ride home. 3 days later, my phone rang. It was her. "Daniel, I'd like to offer you the job." I froze. "Really?" She laughed and said, "Yes, your honesty and clear thinking under pressure really impressed me. Most people try to fake answers, but you were real. That's what matters to us. I almost dropped my phone. Thank you so much. I can start whenever you need me.
Okay, that's Daniel's story. Now, let's learn some useful English words from the story. These words will help you improve your English and talk about job interviews and work. Let's begin.
Resume, meaning a document that shows your education and work experience. Example, I was standing outside a huge glass building, holding my resume like my life depended on it. Nervous, meaning worried or afraid about something that is going to happen. Example, my palms were sweaty, my heart was beating so fast, I was scared really. Revolving door, meaning a type of door that spins around in a circle when you walk through it. Example, I took a deep breath and walked through the revolving door. Jittery, meaning nervous and unable to relax, often from drinking caffeine. Example, I don't like energy drinks. They make me feel jittery. Authenticity, meaning being real and true, not fake. Example, I remembered something my professor once said, honesty and authenticity are your greatest tools.
All right, did you like today's video? Tell me in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new words about job interviews and work. If you want to learn more vocabulary, I've created a PDF for you. Check the video description to download it. Thank you for watching.